Halo 5 is a game that many have not thought about for months or even years. Even Halo fans don't necessarily talk about it that much these days, other than when it gets brought up in discussions regarding what 343 has done with the franchise. Despite this, what if I told you that in the past 6 months, over 5 years after the game came out, and years after any significant content drops, the game has actually had a slight uptick in players and in viewership. For this video, we're going to be looking at 3 main sources: Twitch numbers, player count numbers, and Google Trends to see the state of Halo 5. Before looking into these sources, I would have figured with the Master Chief Collection coming to PC in December, it would have been very unlikely that Halo 5 was also seeing a rise in interest. Now, to be clear, I'm not talking about some massive resurgence. The game hasn't suddenly become a top game on Twitch or Xbox by any means. But hey, going from the 500th or so ranked game on Twitch to the 260th or so ranked game on Twitch counts for something, I guess. So let's start this out by looking at some of the Twitch stats. Halo 5 has honestly never been a game that did all that amazing on Twitch. By the end of 2016, the game had already fallen out of the top 50 ranked games on Twitch, and from there, it seemed there was only one direction to go, and that was down. In the past 6 months though, you'll actually notice a small uptick in every category. More people are watching Halo 5, and more people are streaming it. In December, the game was down to an all-time low at an average of 98 concurrent viewers and 16 channels streaming it. Since then though, Halo 5 has risen to an average of 372 concurrent viewers with 45 channels streaming it. Modest numbers for sure, but a significant uptick from that low point in December. If we look at the statistics by month, you'll see that every month since December has been a net positive in viewer count and channels streaming it. This is despite the fact that Halo 5 has no events other than the occasional small community ran tournament. This is all just people streaming the game. The next statistic I want to look at is overall player count. Now this one, unlike Twitch stats, is a lot harder to pull because game devs these days do not make player counts public knowledge like they once did. Despite this though, we can use Microsoft's most played games page, which ranks the top 50 games on Xbox at any given time. However, this page is only going to show us the 50 most played games as of the day we pull it. That is, unless you use Wayback Machine. Using this, we can see how Halo 5 has gone from the 41st most played game in December to the 34th most played game as of today. Small note here that the Master Chief Collection has completely fallen out of the 50 most played games on Xbox. Again, to be clear, this isn't some huge accomplishment. Halo 5 is still behind a lot of games you wouldn't expect it to be behind, like For Honor, Smite, NBA 2K19, and many others you could probably point to. Regardless though, for a game that has had no new content besides just playlist changes in years, the fact that there is any increase in numbers isn't a bad thing. Now for the last statistic, we're going to look at Google Trends. This one, unlike the others, hasn't been unanimously positive. It has gone up a tad overall, but for the most part, it is around the same place that it was back in December. I believe that Google Trends would include the amount of people searching for and watching Halo 5 YouTube content, but that is not something I'm 100% sure about. So what does any of this actually mean for Halo 5? You know what? I don't know. I guess it means that interest in player base is slightly up for Halo 5, which is something that surprised me. I think there is a fair chance that the numbers for Halo 5 continue to crawl their way up as we get closer and closer to Halo Infinite. As we do, there's a good chance more people will be returning to Halo to whet their appetite in anticipation for the main course. Some may prefer to go with the Master Chief Collection to do this, but many are also going to return to Halo 5. Anyways, that's going to do it for the video. I know this was a shorter one, but it was something that I found sort of interesting, so I figured I would share it. Let me know what you think in the comments about the numbers for Halo 5. Will they continue to go up? Will they go down? Will they stay the same? Let me know what you think. As always, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. If you want to catch me wreck noobs live, you can follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Arrrash with 3 R's. And if that isn't enough me for you, you can also follow me on Twitter at Arrrash with 4 R's. And I'll see you guys next time.